To start with, Uganda Baati, we all know, has been the leader in the roofing business, roofing sheet business, construction sector for a very long time. Our company has been there since 1964 in Ugandan market, and we have brought in massive innovation in the market. When you talk about Safal Group, basically our group is very wide group if you look at it in totality. But about 25 years ago, the group hived off the part of the companies which were dealing in steel, especially when it comes to the roofing and allied products, to form the company called Safal. Safal is an Indian word meaning success. And basically, if you look at it all across, we are really successful in most regions where we operate from. Safal is currently operating in 8 countries across Africa, and obviously you find the focus is also mainly in East Africa. We are the leader when it comes to the steel roof market in Kenya. We are the leader through Baati Rolling Mills Limited and also Insteel Limited and also SBS, Safal Building Systems. Going down to Tanzania, we are also the market leader under the company called Alaf. In Uganda, obviously, we have been the household name since 1964. The other markets where we operate also is Mozambique. We are the second largest in South Africa through Safal Steel, Safintra, roofing. So you'll find Malawi, we are there in a very big way. So that's Ethiopia. So totally, we are in a total of about 8 countries, including Rwanda, of course. Basically, what we can bring on the table really over the years is innovation. You can remember all of us actually know where the roofing started from. The roofing actually was mainly known for the thatched housing in the 1970s, actually early 50s and all that, all up to the way 1960s. We were all actually known for the thatched houses. In 1960, actually in different countries, we started these plants almost at the same time. Those innovation where you brought in steel roofing. So if you look at us as a company, I would say that what we bring to the table actually is the level of innovation. In that innovation space, we have actually brought in very things also, never only just the galvanized sheets. I'll just tell you, the profiles or the shapes that the customer would actually be able to prefer. The first shape that people know is maybe what they call the S profile, what you call normal corrugation. We came through that with that, it's what we call the barrel corrugator. Then later on, we realized the customers were having more aspirations for more industrial applications, and maybe to carry more of when in areas where you find there's heavy rains. So we came up with what's called the box profile family. And obviously for us, the box profile family, we all know what we call CoverMax in our brands because we are the first group also to be able to brand steel. Then we moved there a little bit, and we realized that the customers were still using what we call in Uganda, I don't know if I'm going to spell it right or maybe pronounce it right, but what we call mategura, what we call the clay. So we felt that, okay, fine, what can we actually be able to do to give to the market something which is resembling the clay sheet, but actually is made of the steel. Yeah, so we came on board with the product in 2006, what we call Versatile. Versatile is a brand which is really permeated the whole of the Ugandan market. Today, we are happy that the same profile is being produced by virtually every party in Uganda. We really appreciate that because by other players also coming on board to produce the same profile, really it is actually widening the scope of usage across the country. And really that's what we brought on the table. Later on, after 10 years, we came in with another product called Roman tile because we realized within that family of tile profiles, there are some people who wanted the shape which is like that Roman roof tiles. And based on that, what the name was derived, what we call Roman tile, we came on that. Just recently, again, we launched another product, what you call Orient tile, also in the tile family. But prior to that, the major innovation that I can say was actually brought in the group was actually what we call aluminum zinc coating. I just mentioned that the coating was mainly galvanized, which was mainly zinc-based, 100% zinc. But zinc, all we know, maybe for the people who know the technical aspect of roof sheeting and protection, it corrodes over a period of time. So it cannot last long. In fact, within a period of about 6 years or so, you'll find you're already having the rust. So what did we come up with? The innovation which was actually brought up first in the USA many years ago, we brought that to Africa, what we call aluminum zinc, where you have the steel, of course, but what it's the protection that you give that steel is the aluminum, and we all know one of the properties of aluminum is that it doesn't rust. So you mix aluminum to the extent of 55%, you do the zinc about 43%, then the silicon, which you do for adhesion, and you mix that. So what happens, the product which comes out is lasting almost 4 to 5 times the life of the normal zinc that was there in the market. And basically what we have seen is that there's been a lot of transformation. We are the first in the group, we are the first in Africa to be able to bring that innovation of aluminum zinc coating. What we have done over the years is that we don't compromise on the coating, and especially the standards which is stipulated by the East African standards or Uganda National Bureau standards or any other regional standards that we have to follow. So we stick to that. The only thing that we know is that obviously we can be able to manage the margin without compromising the overall quality of the product. Many players that we know in the market today, they really compromise on those parameters. They reduce the thickness of the steel, they reduce the thickness of the coating, and because of that, the consumers get exposed. If you look at us in terms of our journey, you will actually appreciate, and the market has appreciated, because for the last 3 years in a row, we have won that quality award in our industry. And that's actually a stamp of authority to show that Uganda Baati has been very showing that consistency, and that's what we put on the table. We launched a product which is a premium product in the category of the roof sheets that we have, which we call Lifestyle. Lifestyle is a premium stone coat roof sheet. And if I can just take you a little bit about what does it mean. On many occasions, it's a product which has been in Uganda for some time, of course, in terms of what you call stone coat, but not our stone coat. Yeah, but obviously we know that the manufacturing has been, the market has been disappointed by the quality of the sheets which have been there in the market over a period of time, because the thing which you can get from the stone coat tiles is mainly 2 things. One is the base metal coating, what we call the aluminum zinc. And we as a business, make sure that we give it a coating which will give it longevity when it comes to the life. That's actually something which we really need. The stones, which obviously we keep on fading, is something which we chose very special stones, which obviously will be able to withstand any weather conditions. The next thing which we have done is the processes, because you have the glue, you have the adhesives, you have the what we call the glaze. So the combination of both and how you do the treatment after the stone coating is actually what will give you the quality. And we are giving this product to the market because what we have seen actually in the past is that when people reach some kind of self-actualization, then the roof that they look at actually is the clay tiles. So we looked at the clay tile and said, okay, fine, what is it in our innovation journey? What can we give to the market which can be able to answer to the call of what they're expecting in the clay tiles in terms of the shape and everything else, but is giving that eco-friendly approach, meaning that we know that steel can be recycled, and like clay, of course. Then again, we are giving a product which is lightweight. Today, if let's say you are building a house like this, the structure, if you're going to use clay tiles, you must use the structures, the beams that you're going to use, the columns that you're going to use must be able to withstand that weight which will come from the clay.